military is the most important part of the U.S. as they have been involved in many wars throughout the past to fight for the freedoms of our country. Freedoms that stand us or put us different from all the rest of the countries in the world. Freedoms that me and you have learned not to live without. In saying this, we need to make sure that we respect, the things that represent people in the military and honor those who have fought for us and died, such as the flag, national anthem, or memorabilia honoring those who have died for us in the military in the past. And by doing so, we can make those who have fought for us, make them, understand they've not fought for nothing. As, our freedoms are not enough, we need to make sure that we, on a personal level, show them things. Over the past few weeks, I've read 2 books, being Lone Survivor, along with American Sniper, basically going through a personal account, or 2 personal accounts of life in the U.S. Navy SEALs. And through these stories, you see the pain, suffering, sacrifices, not only there, but back at home. In American Sniper, Chris Kyle, it mentions his wife throughout the story on how she struggles at home to deal with her kids, and he is off fighting a war that is ongoing and very stressful, and him not being able to be a part of his kids' lives for a good many years. And that's a sacrifice that is awful within itself, not even putting into account his life and his friends' lives that are being lost along the way. And then going on to Lone Survivor. I think that is to date the most casualties in the U.S. Navy SEALs in one operation that we've ever had before. As 3 of his 4-man group died, and along with many others in a helicopter explosion in that same mission. And this is just a glimpse. These 2 books are just a glimpse into what military members have had to sacrifice in order to ensure that we have the absolute best experience in any country on earth. And I'm very confident that we do. A few facts is there are 845,600 reserve members in the military as of now, along with 210,000 deployed personnel members, and that is equivalent to an estimated total of 1,055,600 members in the military altogether. In saying that number, that just shows how many people are willing to die for me and for you without even knowing our first or last names. It's honestly, it's a blessing, and we should show that by being patriotic or going up to those members and telling them thank you, and not by stomping or burning the flag in protest of someone completely unrelated to those military members. It's just outrageous. I know we'll go through hard times in our country, as does every country. Even with being the best country on earth, we will face our hard times. But by burning our flag and kneeling down on one knee to protest our president at the time, we are disrespecting those military members who are sacrificing everything in order to make sure that we do have the right to do so. National anthem protest professional football players peaked on Sunday, September 24th, 2017, when over 200 NFL players kneeled on or sat down during the national anthem before games around the nation. That's just complete disregard for what they're doing for us. That's a complete deface of our country's symbol and our country's national anthem. That those two books are two people's accounts. That's not to put into account the many others who haven't been able to tell their story. We need to put that in perspective next time we decide that we want to protest someone. And they fought for the right for us to protest. I mean, put that into account. If it weren't for them, we'd be put into prison for protesting anything, for saying anything out of whack. So we need to make sure that we're putting that into account. 4,486 U.S. soldiers died in Iraq alone, along with 2,345 U.S. soldiers that died in Afghanistan. And this is not to account the 1 million U.S. soldiers that were wounded in both wars. That's just a staggering number of people who have lost their entire life to what they can't even see, and that's the freedom and the peace that we have in our country. So next time that we are to go forward and protest, or next time that we are to see a military member, shake their hand, tell them thank you, because we do need to respect our members of the military.